11 reasons why, benefits of why people get involved in network marketing, which I think it's a very good thing. I think it's a very good thing, these 11 things. Again, I would like John to talk about this a little bit because there is some good in network marketing as well. And here's what it is. Number one, any organization that gets people to read books, I'm all for it. If I'm part of a, speaking, what is that speaking thing that teaches people how to speak? What's it called? There's a name for it, right? You know what I'm talking about, the speaking thing, Toastmasters. If they make you read, I'm all for it. If you go to a leadership martial arts guy and you pay $200 a month to learn how to learn martial arts and the guy makes you read 2 books a month, I'm all for it. Okay, now what books? Obviously, I'm talking like elevating your mind. I'm not talking about go read 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not for it. I'm talking about books that really elevate your mind. If there's one thing I can tell you about a lot of people that becomes, by the way, there are a lot of celebrities in America and a lot of politicians that you know in America that you know their names. If I gave you their names, you would say, no way. That at one point were in network marketing. Many of them you admire. They just don't advertise it. Many of them you admire. You just don't. Many of them are in Hollywood. They're in sports. They're in TV. They're governors. They're senators. Some even presidents. At one point they were part of network marketing. Whatever gets you to read books and elevate your thinking, I'm for it. I support that. Number 2, good people to be around. Sometimes people are down. You want to be around other people. It's good to be around other people that elevate you. They lift you up. It eliminates shyness. There's some people that are very shy about being around other people. It's good to be around other people because it opens you up. You get some people that are very timid. Network marketing will open you up in a business. Number 3, better positive attitude. There's a lot of people that have better positive. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And it impacts every aspect of your life. Number 4, audacity. It teaches audacity. You kind of have to talk to strangers. And I don't care what it is. Anybody that's got the audacity to talk to strangers, it's going to benefit you in whatever other career you do. Let's just say you get involved in network marketing and you never stick around. But you're in it for 3 to 5 years and you pick up some of these bad and good habits. Your next company, you're going to excel. Someone's going to say, oh my gosh, he's amazing. He's so great. Because at some point, you had to be in network marketing and learn audacity. Next, leads into other businesses. If you fail in network marketing, you're going to at least say, if I want to make money, I got to be an entrepreneur. You may just go become a realtor and make a lot of money as a real estate agent. You may go become a you may go into a completely different business, but you learn the freedom aspect comes from entrepreneurship, so you do it. Next, increases work ethic. I'm all about people working hard. I'm all about people increasing their work ethic, especially younger generation. Number 7, helps with public speaking skills. If you want to move up, you got to learn how to speak. I did a video once called, what is it? How to speak like Casanova. Is that what the title is? Not, what was it called? Something about public speaking. What was the name of it? Different types of public speakers. Let's put the thumbnail here, whatever it is. Dennis, let's remember to put the thumbnail so you know what it is. We'll put the link. Rebecca, let's put the link as well so people can see it. Public speaking. If you're going to move up, you need to be a better public speaker. I used to be terrible. Eventually, when you give many, you get good at it. Communication improves. Recognition is next, where you learn how to recognize other people and you get recognized. There's a part of the recognition aspect that happens in a business. It instills a lot of confidence as number 10. And then number 11 is, what I'll talk about is the fact that there are a lot of people that either had a death in the family or they got a divorce or something bad happened in their lives that they need to be around a positive environment. Network marketing offers that. Simple as that. And I would rather have somebody go, churches, let's just say churches are all con. Let's just say every single church in the world is a con artist. Let's just buy that argument and let's take it from there. Let's just say that is what it is. And let's just call churches that God doesn't exist. It's just a nonprofit organization. How many churches have saved marriages? How many millions of marriages have been saved by churches? How many millions of churches have given a person a place to live while they didn't have a place to live? How many? I don't care what denomination we're talking about. How many churches helped a man or a woman lost her husband to another younger girl that he left, and she was suicidal, went to a church, and she didn't commit suicide, and she still lived. Sometimes network marketing attracts people that they come in and they stick around because of positive mind. They say, I got a better life to live. I don't need to give up my life. And they still get, so there's a lot of positive to it as well to keep in mind. And then last but not least, Pat, if I'm going to get involved with a company and I'm considering it, what should I be thinking about? Let's go through it. Number 1, find an industry and a product that's going to be around for 30 years. Because my assumption is you want to be a legitimate person doing network marketing the right way, where you're not changing companies every other year. And you don't want to do that. You don't want that reputation. The people that make the most money in network marketing typically chose one company and stayed in it the longest. That's the key. If I meet guys that say, I made 10 million, I made 7 million. Oh, really? I've been with this company for 22 years. Oh, wow. And I've met a lot of them. Believe me, I know many of them that make 5 million plus, many of them. And they'll generally been one company 20 years, 25 years, 22 years, 17 years, 16 years, 11 years, 7 years. They've been with one for a long time. So if you're going to do it the right way, choose a product that's going to be around 30 years from now. This is why I don't recommend technology, because it changes all the time. You got to choose a product that's going to be around 30 years from now. Number two, avoid companies that have major markups. I have a problem with major markups in network marketing companies. Let me explain what I mean by this. Sometimes companies, to pay bigger bonuses, say this product costs $5 to make. They sell the product for $50, and they have to use that $45 to pay bonuses off. You don't have to sell the product for $50. You can sell this product for $20, and you're going to be fine. You know, normally the product needs to be 40%. 40%. So if it's $10, $4. Make sense? Not $4, $40, which is some network marketing companies do. And the market doesn't help you. I'll tell you why. There was a company a few years ago that was selling a noni drink for $40 a bottle, and you would do an auto ship. I know this because my sister was a part of it at some point, and you would do an auto ship, and you would buy 10 bottles a month, whatever the number was. Right. But they sold $40 a bottle, and they were blowing up. And then all of a sudden, Costco came out with identical same story for $9.99. And you know what happened to them? Then they had to say, well, no, our noni berries come from a special place because it's what, come on. You really think you're going to convince me that your berries come from a different place? It's Tahitian. It's the same exact thing. $9.99, $40, and then all of a sudden, everybody started walking away. They took a big hit. Today, no one talks about that company. You haven't heard about that company since 2007, 2008. That's right. So markups, be very careful and find out what it costs to make the product. Number three, choose the right group of people to be running with, because it's very important. When I say choose the right group of people to be running with, look at the top on who it is. Do you share common values? Do you share common principles? What do they stand for? How stable are the people? What do they, I mean, really, you got to watch that. And is it a community that you can run with for a long time? Are they fun? Do you connect with them? Do you have commonalities? Do they stand for, look for that. Because, look, I can tell you one thing. A lot of people are with their families on weekends, but you're going to spend more time with the people you work with sometimes than your own family. You may as well like the people you're working with. So pay very close attention to the culture and the group of people that they have. Number four is timing of the company. So if timing's got 4 different levels, you got survival the first 2 years. Then you have formulation, which is 2 to 5 years, 2 to 7 years. Then you have explosion, which is 7 years to 15. And then you have plateau, you're 15 and on, and then they come back up again. It depends what you want to do. If you want an established company that's been on for a long time and you don't want a lot of, explosion is not going to happen, because a company after the 15th year, the explosion part's already gone. It's gone already, typically. But if you want a stable company, go with a company that's been on for 20 plus years. If you want a company that is about to go through an explosion, choose 3 to 7 years to be a part of. If you can be in the 7 to 15, you're in a good sweet spot. First 2 years, avoid. And I know it's just, when I say this, first 2 years, avoid, because if you can hack it through the first 2 years, great. But the first 2 years, it's like 95% chance the company's not going to be around. So the first 2 years, and some people tell you other feedback. This is purely my feedback. I may be wrong. I'm giving you my feedback. This is my counsel. Number 5, a compensation plan with longevity. Not a compensation plan that's good for today. Longevity. Company needs to profit. Rule number 1, company goes out of business, you lose reputation. Company needs to stick around long term. They got to have a strong compensation plan. Number 6, a worthy cause. Like, you will know if somebody is, earlier today, Mario and I were talking, actually last night, we were talking during dinner, and we mentioned 3 social media names. Remember that? I won't say the names right now, but I mentioned three names. And I said, let me ask you a question. All these 3 are on social media. Tell me the most authentic person out of these 3 that you believe. You don't have to like them. One curses a lot, one does this one. Who do you like the most? And everybody said the same name. I said, why? He says, I believe him. I believe what he says is authentic. And a company that has a real cause, you will know based on how authentic the people are at the top. If they overdo it in a way that's not, you will know it. It's, by the way, it doesn't take a lot to figure people out. It's pretty easy. Just pay attention on how many times they talk about it. If they talk about it all the time and there's deep-rooted stories to back up why they believe in that, then there's some validity to it. Okay, so last but not least, if you can be part of a company where you can own a piece of the company, because the one thing about network marketing, look, the guy who ran Excel, the company became many people made a lot of money. Amway's made many people a lot of money. A.L. Williams, New York, you got Keller, they've made a lot of money, lots of money that made other people as well. If you can find a way to be part of the company's equity plan where you can own a piece of the company in case if it goes public, or in case the company gets acquired or something, even better for you because you participate in that. I'm not talking bonuses, I'm talking profit sharing, purely equity. Those are two things I'd be looking for if I were you. And at the end of the day, you got to work your tail off or else none of this stuff exists. So today in this video, I probably said some things you don't like, and I probably said some things you agree with. It's irrelevant. I wanted to give you both arguments for you to be able to find out for yourself, whether you're a critic, whether you're in it, whether you're somebody that's thinking about getting in it, or whether you own and run the company, you're one of the leaders at the top. I hope something here you got to figure out a way to improve your game plan or change some of your beliefs and opinions about the industry of network marketing. With that